Playoffs? Don't talk about playoffs. You kidding me? Playoffs? I just hope we can win a game. Playoffs? 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 I just hope we can win a game. Playoffs? 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 Don't talk.
Welcome to Breaking Tables Bills Talk. I am your host, Tommy. If you haven't subscribed already, please subscribe. What is up, Bills Mafia? We're going to talk about the ass kicking we did against the Miami Dolphins this past Sunday. Man, was that beautiful or what? My most hated team, the Miami Dolphins, they just got their asses whooped, right? Man, I called it. Didn't I say it? I told you guys in my prediction that the Dolphins had no chance with Tua in there. I just knew it. He's a game manager. He's been a game manager all season long. They had Fitz to come in and when they were struggling on defense, right? Or when it was too close and the coach they weren't comfortable with Tua in there. They just knew that Tua couldn't close the show, right? So when no Fitz, I knew they just didn't have a chance, right? So I said the game would be a little bit closer. I predicted 34-13, I believe I said on that one. I ended up winning 56-26. Jeez, 56 points. I didn't see that coming. I did say, though, that Allen would have, I think I said 175 yards by the halftime, so I was really close. They finished with 220, I believe. So, and I said Diggs was going to have 75 to 85 going into the half, and then they were going to be pulled. So I was really close on the numbers, but the score just, wow. Like, I thought the Dolphins' D was going to show up a little bit. I knew we would win, but, geez, I didn't think the Dolphins would just let Barkley and the second and third string guys come in and just, take care of business like that, especially against their defense, which is, the number one scoring defense in the league. Top 5 defense overall, I believe. So, yeah, I didn't expect the final score to be that big of a margin, but we're on a roll, folks. I told you guys this. I've been telling you guys this for weeks now. The momentum that we're on right now is just unbelievable. And I think that's why the starters wanted to play a little bit longer, because I think they could have been pulled midway through the second. I think McDermott, he definitely wanted to win that game to get the second spot. And I think, like I was saying in my prediction against, versus the Dolphins, I said he's going to want to get up a certain amount of points where he's comfortable going to the halftime and put Barkley in, because he wanted that win. But as you see, when he was ready to pull Allen out, he didn't want to come out. Allen right now is feeling it, and I feel like it was good timing. I felt like going in for a half was good. Nobody got hurt. The momentum, we want that going into the playoffs, right? I'm kind of glad we don't have a bye week, because sometimes that bye week, sitting for 2 weeks, right? Like the Chiefs are going to do, that can really slow your momentum down, right? The spark you guys had, the fire you guys had. I mean, I'm not saying that that's always the case, but to me, I prefer, man, you're rolling in hot, continue that streak, go in there hot, right? So I don't mind us going in right away playing this week. As far as the game goes overall, I was so proud of our guys, man. It started off a little slow, which I thought we were going to do a vanilla type offense for most of the game, which it really, if you look at the game, it really was. The only kind of play that wasn't vanilla was actually the opening play of that game when Singletary went to Wildcat and Allen went out for a pass, which never, obviously Singletary ran for like 4 yards. But that was interesting as far as the opening sequence goes. And another thing that a lot of you guys probably aren't talking about or anything, and it wasn't that big of a deal, but it's kind of funny. So if you remember the opening kickoff, Dolphins deferred, so they were kicking to us. And Allen was on the side saying, no, 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 no. I didn't pick that direction. I want to go the other direction. And it was too late. I guess the refs already made their mind up or said he chose that way or whatever. But if you guys noticed, like, he wasn't happy with it. And we didn't score in the first quarter. Just a little weird, right? Like, we scored no points in the first quarter. In the second quarter, when we switched sides, is when we did a lot of the damage. So I don't know if Allen saw the wind was going in one, he felt like the wind was pushing in one way, and he felt like he wanted to go start off hot in the first and then sit in the second. I don't know. I could be wrong, but it just seemed that way. It was just really odd. So, anyways, his first play, you could tell the team was a little flat. They were just like playing it vanilla, and that interception, I got to give it to the guy. Great interception. I didn't think it was at first, but when I saw it on the replay, I said, damn. But I still was confident. I just didn't see Tua scoring on us much, and that was the case. I mean, he had a lot of yards at the end. He did like 380 or something like that. But remember, all that was like junk time at the end. We could have held that team if our team played like the whole starters in that game. Dude, we could have scored 70 points. Like, literally, we probably could have scored 70 points and held them to, like, I don't know, 14 points, 13 points. I mean, honestly, guys, that's how bad of an ass whipping we gave them, okay? So now, going into the playoffs, right? We're going against the Colts. I don't think we have to worry about this game, guys. I know I keep saying that every week. Man, you don't have to worry. I'm telling you guys, this is another game where you don't have to worry. The Colts are, they're a running team, and they're Jonathan Taylor, I believe his name is, the rookie running back. He's had a great rookie season. But just like I've been saying, our offense is playing so fast, scoring so many points on a consistent level, like just scoring over and over and over so quickly that the other team have to go away from the run and start to pass heavy, right? So if you notice these last like 5 games, 6 games, whatever, the running backs, they're running the ball a little bit first quarter, second quarter a little bit, and then they're going away from the run because they have to play catch up, right? Because we're so far ahead by halftime. We're up by most of the time we've been up by 14, 17 points, right? So they can't come out in the third quarter and just start to run and kill the clock, right? They're playing catch up. So if our offense continues to click like this, I don't see a team matching us head to head as far as scoring wise, playing the running. You get what I'm saying? So I just don't see Taylor being a factor in this game later in the game. Maybe early on. Maybe he gets his, 70 yards by halftime or something like that. But I totally expect that to go away by the second half. Just like every running back we've been holding under 100 like the past 2 weeks or something, or close to it. And we're not really giving much up to running back. So I'm not concerned about this running attack by the Colts this game. Now, Phillip Rivers, on the other hand, he's not very good in the playoffs. He's 5-6 total, and he doesn't play well for some reason. And he's a great quarterback. He's a Hall of Fame quarterback, in my opinion. He just does not do well in the playoffs. So I don't see him doing well in this game. He's he's a pocket passer. He's very stationary. He doesn't move around a lot. I expect McDermott and Frazier to bring the heat, meaning we're going to be doing a lot of blitzing. He does not move well. So they have a pretty good offensive line, but I still think we'll be able to get to him a couple times. I like to see Milano and Edmonds getting called for the blitz a little bit more this game. Edmonds was called in for a blitz last week against the Dolphins, and it was perfect. Whenever we call blitz for Edmonds, it works. I don't know why they don't use him more blitzing the quarterback, but we'll see how the playoffs go. But the one thing I can say is everybody except for Beasley is healthy going into the playoffs too, which is great, right? So this game, we have everybody ready to roll, right? Except for Beasley. It's the only concern, and I feel like we don't really need him this game. I think, and I'm praying that he is able to play the following week because we will need him. Also, As far as the Colts go, their defense, they're pretty good, but remember, Allen now is 7-0 versus top 10 passing defenses. So I have not been concerned against like these great defenses or good defenses since Allen's been on this roll. It just he's reading the defenses so well that I don't see it as a concern, right? So I think this game, and as far as the Bills go in this game, I could see Allen definitely going over 300 yards. I see Diggs with over 100 yards receiving. Again, he's going to have a monster game, especially with Cole being out. I expect Diggs to have at least 130 to 150 receiving yards in this game. He's going to have a big game. I expect him to have at least 2 touchdowns. I'm going to say 2 touchdowns. He's going to have 1 for sure, but I'm going to go with 2. And I see Allen throwing 4 touchdowns in this game. And as far as the running backs go, Singletary and Moss, once again, they're just not really a factor in what we use them for, but I could see some yards in the later part of the game, trying to kill the clock, right? One thing I will say, from going back to the Dolphins game, Antonio Williams, man, he played his ass off. He showed a lot of speed. I'm not saying he's like super fast, but he definitely is faster than Singletary and Moss. And boy, he wasn't dancing in the backfield. He saw the hole and he hit it and he went, and he was tough to get down. He was playing beast mode. And I'm wondering, does McDermott use him in the playoffs a little bit more than Moss as far as rotation goes? I personally would like to see it. I'm kind of hoping they do, because he's different than what they provide. He hits the hole and he goes, and I think they don't have the speed when we're hitting out to the edge. And this guy's just, I don't know, something about him I like. I want to see him involved in the playoffs, but we'll see. But like I said, though, we're not really a running team, so if he doesn't play or doesn't get called up for the playoffs, it's okay. We'll still be okay. We're a passing team. And Knox, believe it or not, I think he's going to be a little bit more involved in this game too. Even though he hasn't been involved really much of all season, I can see him having a touchdown this game. So overall, Allen, to me, he's going to have 4 touchdowns. And then we're going to have a couple field goals. So I think the final score, to me, if I had to predict this game, I'm going to say 34-16, Bills win. This is a game where you're not going to have to stress. You're not going to have to worry going into the fourth quarter on a 2-minute drive if we're going to win it or we're going to lose it. We're going to be okay. The momentum's going in great. Like I said, our defense, everything is clicking right now, okay, which is perfect. Everything right now is going as planned, going into the playoffs, right? So the defense is on another roll, right? They're just on another level, right? Compared to what they started off in the beginning of the season. They have just clicked at the right time, guys. So, and the offense, to me, I feel like we've been clicking all season. The only thing that's changed to me is Dable's in-game adjustments have changed. He's gotten way, way, way better at his in-game adjustments. So if you notice, the third quarter woes, they're not there no more, right? So it's either he's changing up a lot or he's trusting Allen to go to the line and read the defense a little better and call an audible here, change the play up. So everything is just clicking perfectly. And this is going to be another great game for Bills Mafia, and I just can't wait. I appreciate you guys watching. Please subscribe if you haven't subscribed. Please hit that thumbs up. And I'm going to be doing one more video Thursday or Friday before the game. So check that out. And once again, Bills Mafia #1.